Most of you are actively working hard on Facebook, posting every single day, boosting your post, and even spending money running ads and doing all sorts of things, yet you don't make money from Facebook. Now the problem is not in you not working hard enough or from Facebook, it's basically how you are using it. Now I have personally been able to scale up my personal Facebook profile from making $0 per month to over 3K per month, and it's not really anything complicated. And not just me alone, and even people that I've taught that took it seriously has also been able to scale up their own profiles as well, and some of them within 2-3 months they were able to start making their first $100 to $200 to $500, even $1,000 as well. And this video I'm going to give you every single thing for free, so you need to watch it to the very end, because no matter what you learn about Facebook monetization, without this knowledge, it's just like you haven't learned any single thing. So now, before we get down to business, I just want to let you know that this video is officially brought to you by 22bet. So if you're above the ages of 18 and are looking for a reliable platform to actually gamble with, then I advise you to gamble with 22bet. But if you are below the ages of 18, please stay away from gambling. Now 22bet is available globally, only in few European countries that is not available, but in most regions it's actually available. If you want to know if it's available in your country or not, just answer the comment section. Now don't forget to smash and subscribe, and also like this video as we get down to the main reasons why most of you don't make money on Facebook despite all your work, and how exactly you can start making money with it. So let's get down to business. Now getting to the 4 main reasons why a lot of you don't make money off Facebook despite all your hard work, it's basically, the first one here is simply the biggest problem, which is posting without a money system. Now a lot of you, when you go over to Facebook, when you are posting, you basically focus on getting more likes and posting randomly instead of actually thinking of what exactly you need to post to make money. Now when it comes to creating content, there are 2 types of content. There's one type of content that it's actually going to get you a lot of engagement, but at the end of the day it might not give you any single money. So when you are coming to post on Facebook, instead of going out there posting things that will give you like that, probably things that you think will entice people and give you like, no, you basically post things in a systematic format that will actually generate you revenue. So now that I've discussed the first problem, now let's talk about how you can actually fix that problem. Now before you make your first post, what I want to do is simply go over to your browser right now and then give this single prompt to ChatGPT for me. Now basically send this prompt to ChatGPT. Now what this prompt is actually going to do is simply, now instead of you going on there to post randomly, now ChatGPT is actually going to help you build a structure by suggesting to you some of the niches that you can actually get into that will make you money on Facebook. Now you can see, once you give you the first prompt, now it gives you this simple text, say local service lead generation. Now this is one of the niches that I suggested. If you come there, you're going to see so many other niches that it actually generated, and so many of them. Now all these niches here, these are low competitive niches on Facebook that you can actually get into as a total beginner and start making money. Now from here, we basically fix the first problem, which is what? Instead of posting randomly, now you know the main topic, which is the main niche you need to post about if you really want to make money. So what will fix the first problem? So now we are no longer going to post randomly. Now have a structure to follow. Now from there, you can basically start chatting with ChatGPT. ChatGPT is going to build you a whole structure on how you can actually do this as well. Now in case you want to get into the local lead generation method and need a full mentorship on it, well, I'm actually running this full time. That's why I see that I'm no more too active on social media like I used to before. So in case you want to learn this, I can actually walk you through the whole process at a fee. You can contact me using any of the details in the video description. Now problem number 2 is simply, most of you people, your content get ignored. And it's actually your fault that your content are getting ignored. It's not the social media platform fault. Facebook is not after banning your content, neither is YouTube preventing you from growing. It's actually your fault. Now when it comes to this, so many of your content gets ignored. It's not because the people hate you, people who see your post actually hate you or something, but basically because there are a few problems with your post that are actually leading to this. Now the first problem is basically low quality content. Now most of you create, maybe some of you passed out great messages, but then the quality of your content is not just there yet. That's why I say that at times you put out a very good message, yet people ignore it. Now on the other hand as well, there are those of you who have great content quality, like your visuals are top notch, but then the message behind the visuals is very weak. Now these 2 things actually cause one of the biggest problems when it comes to content creation. Some of you have great content quality, but then your message is weak, and some of you have strong messages, but then your content quality is weak. Now when these 2 are not in a balance, you might actually find yourself in a pit whereby a lot of people get to ignore your content. And another big problem is simply inconsistent posting. Now most of you don't have specific time or days that you actually post. Now this is another great mistake. So one thing you need to do is simply you need to let your audience know when exactly you are coming to post in case you want to make money, because them coming on time to come and engage with your content will not just help your content get faster engagement, but at the same time it tells the system that what people are actually interested in your videos. And guess what, we're actually going to fix them with AI, and here is how we are going to do that. Now the first thing is simply when it comes to the content quality. Now in case you notice that what you have a great camera, like you can see my camera is way better than before, so which means that I have a great camera, but then people still ignore your content, then what you need to do is simply, instead of going raw to post your content, all you need to do is simply come over to ChatGPT. Like for example, this video you are watching right now, I did not just take this video off my head and then started posting. I had the idea in my head, I had to give it to ChatGPT. Like for example, you can see this ChatGPT actually broke down the whole content for me. I gave it a point and then it did a breakdown for me. You can see how it broke down every single point, like the problems, the fixes, and this one thing you also need to do as well. In case you notice that you have a great visual sampling of your content, your videos look great, your audio looks great, but people still ignore your content, then instead of you using your content based on the idea you have, take that idea, give it to ChatGPT or any other AI to add there, and let them actually work on it for you. It will actually give you a better message to put out there that will actually attract people. Now this is simply the point number 2, is simply why most people skip your content and how you can bypass it by using AI. Now let's get down to the point number 3 and 4, then we'll go over to how you can actually start doing things in real life for yourself. Now the point number 3 is simply the greatest silent killer ever. Now you can have every single thing on point, but without getting this point number 3 correctly, then you are still wasting your time. And what exactly is this point number 3? It's basically fear of selling. Now so many of you, when it comes to content creation, you are scared of selling any single thing. You just want to create your content, rely on ad revenue, and think you are going to make a decent amount of money. You create your content, it's either you don't market any product or you have a weak call to action when it comes to the product you actually market. Now here's one thing you need to know as a content creator. It's either you want to sell a course about, so if you're a video editor, maybe you want to sell a video editing course or something, or you want to market your video editing services. Like for example, on this YouTube channel, I often market my digital services. I always let you guys know that what at Perez Tech, we don't just create content for you, we also help manage your business social media handles, and then we do graphic design, video editing, and every single thing that you actually need to promote your business, including running social media ads for your business. Now I don't just market this just because I want to market, but because I know that what this is a way I can use to make money off content creation. So if you're a content creator out there, don't be scared to sell something. Now people will say, why are you selling? Why don't you do it for free? If the way you thought of making money is through opening a VIP community, do it. Because at the end of the day, nobody really cares about you. Everybody only cares about how you are going to help them. So if you need to charge money to help them, do it. Like for me on this channel, I charge money to take people on a one-on-one mentorship, but my community is free. Now some of you can have a free boot camp with your community, but then for them to join the community they have to pay for it. So one thing I always tell you as a content creator is simply look for something to sell. Now you might ask, I don't know what to sell, what do I do? Well, I always got you covered. Let me use ChatGPT to show you how you can actually get what to sell regardless of the niche you are into. So now here's a simple prompt. I say I create content about video editing, but I don't know what to sell or what to do to make more money other than ad revenue. So just send this one. Now once you give ChatGPT this simple prompt, now ChatGPT is basically going to give you so many business ideas that you can actually get into. Now you can see it here. It's telling you that what people don't pay for speed, better result, less confusion, or things. Here are the things that you can actually sell. So regardless of the niche you find yourself, you can actually use this prompt, and you see where I put video editing, you just change it to wherever niche that you find yourself, and ChatGPT is going to give you so many ideas of things you can actually sell and how you can start setting them up for money. So guys, now the fourth reason why you are actually not making money despite all your effort that you put into posting on Facebook is basically you are flying blindly. Or I will say you are guess working. Now what this basically means is simply a lot of you don't even take a look at your data. Like you wake up tomorrow, you post anything random, you don't care about what you posted yesterday, you don't look at how the thing you posted yesterday actually performed or the thing you posted last month actually performed. Now a lot of you are just working blindly in the space. You just post anytime you want, any day you want, and basically you post anything that you actually want. So if you really want to make money as a content creator, you need to keep the idea of posting blindly and start posting for a purpose. So this is also known as the flying blindly. So always take a look at your analytics and try to find out what exactly worked for you yesterday and emulate that as well. Okay, so now before I'm posting this particular video, now this is what I did with ChatGPT. I gave ChatGPT a whole episode of message letting ChatGPT know that what the previous 2 videos performed above my average. Take a look here. You can see my average was 100 to 200 views within 24 hours. But this first video that I posted was able to give me 1,000 views. 2,300 views in the first 48 hours, which is this particular video here, which gave me about 10 to 20 times my usual performance within 48-hour period. Then my second video was able to give me this video here gave me 400 views in the first 24 hours. Now I gave ChatGPT, and then ChatGPT look at the analytics, and then you can see then from here then I asked it, are you sure this third video is actually going to perform like this other 2? Now look at what ChatGPT did. It said it's high probability to perform at least in line, but not guaranteed to beat video 1. Now this is one thing you need to understand. So before I post any video on YouTube, I'm already aware if the video will perform massively or not. Like you can see the first 2 videos, I was sure that I will get a decent result, but for the follow-up videos, it was really a bit shaky. So after I did my own scripting, I had to give it to ChatGPT for ChatGPT to also optimize for me again. So this one thing you also need to do as a content creator: look for what is working and then stick to it. Now you see, after I did these 3 videos, because I did these 3 videos in a row, and if you look at the 3 videos, they are around the same topic. This one says that how I made $100 per day on Facebook Reels using AI. Now this one says that how I make $3,000 per month on Facebook using AI. $3,000 per month is the same as $100 per day, but a different way, 2 proven method. Now the only difference between this video and this one is simply this one I shared only 1 single method, this one I shared 2 method. Now this video also acts as a promo to actually promote this other video as well. Now you're seeing the system here, right? Now this third video here is coming to answer a different question, which talks about why you are not making money. Now after I teach you why you are not making money, what is my next target here is to actually promote these other 2 videos that already talks about how you can make money. So when it comes to content creation, you don't have to create content blindly. You need to make sure that your content moves in strings. Now here's one thing: if this video that I'm recording right now, which is this one you're watching, goes viral, it's giving me 50 to 70% guarantee that these other 2 videos will go viral with it, which means that I'll have 3 viral videos. But if any of these 2 videos go viral, there's a probability that the other one will also follow suit to go viral, because YouTube will see the 2 videos as very similar, so they will recommend them into each other. And probably if any of my videos should cross 300,000 views in the next few months, that means this video you're watching will also get up to 50,000 views as well. So when it comes to content creating, don't create content blindly, but make sure that your content are actually following a particular approach. Now here's my content calendar. Let me just give you a simple hint. I already have content ideas that I will post between now till February 19th. And today's already this February 9th, which is I have content for the next 10 days already. So let me just update it. So you can see I already have all my content ideas, and all these content ideas are related through one thing or the other. So as a content creator, if you want to make money, you need to stop guessworking and then start creating your content in a way that they actually work together. Make sure they are connected in such a way that from one leads people to the other. That is a mistake I was making that I personally didn't know. Like if you look at this series here, none of these videos were actually that much in relation with each other. The only time I had this sort of vibe was with my most viral videos. Now let me show you why I said it was with my most viral videos. Take a look. This one here, 321,000 views. No other video on this topic on the whole of YouTube has gotten any view more than me in the past 1 year, since I uploaded this video a year ago. This was how to make money on Facebook using other people's content. Now look at the follow-up video that got 999,000 views. 99,000 views 2 years ago. This one talks about how to make reaction video on your phone. Reaction videos also talks about using people's content at the end of the day. Then look at my next viral video again, 45,000 views 9 months ago. Talks about how I make money using other people's content legally. You see, if any of this as long as any of this content is still performing at the top level, there's a high probability that either of these ones will actually follow up.